Welcome to YOGATX. My name is Savannah. I'm a yoga teacher and yoga therapist. And today for our Slow Down Sunday class, I wanted to bring you a class that's very suitable for beginners, but I also wanted to say that I didn't really truly learn how to practice in this way until I was an advanced yogi going into yoga therapy training. So really I like to call this more of a back to basics yoga class because it really teaches you how to savor the breath and be in tune with the movements that are happening in your body and the movements that you would like to happen in your body. So today we're going to keep it down low and start on the ground. So whenever you're ready, get some baggy clothes on and I will meet you down. When you do come down to the ground, immediately notice the low back and what it prefers, whether you need to shift and wiggle and get some little icky, sticky bits out. From my experience, the lower back generally prefers to have the knees bent. It encourages some length and it doesn't pull that lower spine in such an arched position. But if you find the different is true for you, feel free to extend the legs out straight here. We'll rest our hands in the middle of our torso so that our fingers are a little bit on the low ribs and a little bit on the upper abdomen and stomach area. If you do have the knees bent, allow the knees to drop in towards one another for support. If the legs are straight, you might enjoy turning the toes out. Taking a moment to close the eyes, or to soften the gaze in a way where you can't quite see one thing in particular. It's more of like a glazed over sight towards the ceiling. Drawing the hands to this area of the body is really just a request to draw attention here. Where we place our hands can be a great tactile cue for how to breathe in an intentional direction. When you are here and you start to feel the presence of your hands, the warmth of your hands, notice if you can also sense that the breath is moving and expanding towards the hands on an inhale. Feeling as though the hands sink a little bit deeper as you exhale. Feeling the breath expand into the hands as you breathe in. And then feeling the hands sink into the torso as you breathe out. Not needing a particularly long or smooth breath, just drawing awareness to the direction in which we might like to move our breath in. Right now being towards the middle of the torso, allowing the ribs to expand, also softening the abdomen enough to feel some movement shared down there as well. We'll take 4 breaths in and out together. If it works, count with me. If you find yourself moving and grooving at your own rhythm, stay with that. We'll empty out our exhale completely here. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time as you're ready. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, take something like a good morning stretch, reaching the arms over your head, lengthening the legs in front of you if they're not already. On your next breath out, pull the right knee towards the chest, wrap the hands around the right shin, feeling a little bit of compression in the belly. Inhaling, slowly extend the right leg out long, float the arms over the head. Exhale, left knee draws towards the chest and the hands softly land on the shin. Alternating the leg that pulls in on each exhale as you breathe in, as if the arms and the leg are floating through the air, silently resting on the floor. Exhale, knee comes in, hands wrap around. And if you're a little bit more advanced or you'd like to be an advanced yogi and you want to know what advanced yoga looks like, it means starting the breath before the movement. So your inhale begins. The movement follows. Exhale starts. And then the movement follows. So even though this is a beginners or basics class, know that the way that you use your attention and the way that you're able to focus on the breath and how you match it to the movement is really an advanced practitioner's quality. And it has nothing to do with the movement itself or the execution of the movement, but the quality of attention that you carry through the movement. Great, breathing in extends, leg long, arm overhead. Next time you breathe out, pull the right knee back. This time, hook the hands around the back of the right thigh. As you start to breathe in, point the right toe up, extend the right leg up. Exhale, flex the right toe back, pull the right knee back. Inhale, right toe points, right leg starts to straighten. Exhale, right toes pull back, and right knee pulls back. Breathing in, right leg goes up. This time, float the arms over your head. Exhale, right knee comes in, hands land again on the shin. 2 more times like this. Inhaling, leg extends up, arm extends. Exhale, bringing it back. 1 more time like so. Pulling it in. Pausing here to draw the left hand on the outside of the right knee. We'll roll the leg over towards the left. You'll be resting on the left hip. All 2 of your hip points will be pointing to the left. The right arm will come over the right ear and just slightly behind you, resting your gaze behind you, taking 3 inhales and 3 exhales. Feeling that right shoulder get a little bit heavier towards the mat with each out breath. And softly pulling yourself back through center. Take a breath in, extend the right leg long, arms come over the head by the ears again. And on your next breath out, left knee comes in. We'll hook the hands behind the back of the left thigh. Take a moment, and as you're ready with your next breath in, extend the left leg up, point the left toes up. Exhale, flex the left toes back, pull the left knee in. Breath starts, movement follows. Leg extends up on the inhale, toes might point. Exhale begins, toes flex back as you pull the knee in. Finding the rhythm of your own breath. Equal effort towards the inhale and the exhale. And then we'll add the arms in as the leg extends up on the inhale. Float both arms over the head. And on the exhale, pulling it back in, hands land on the shin. 2 more times with your breath. And the next time you pull the left knee in, we'll shift the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Turn the whole body towards the right. Extend the left arm up by the left ear, taking your gaze just behind you. Softening the eyes. Choosing to stay with these next 2 to 4 inhales. Seeing all those exhales out until they're finished and complete. And softly pulling back through center. We'll plant both feet about hips width apart. Give your hips a little wiggle and a shift. Rest the arms down by your sides. Taking a breath in to fill up the entire back of the body so that you feel it touching the mat. As you breathe out, softly lift the hips up and drive the knees forward, coming into a bridge pose. On your next inhale, roll the spine back down bit by bit. At the start of your exhale, lower abdomen engages back, hips tilt and lift up. Long inhale to lower the spine back down. Hips are the last thing to land on the mat. Exhaling back up, and we'll pause there in that lift. And using your next breath in to float the arms back up and over the head. Drive the knees forward, ground down through the outer edges of the feet. Stay here for 2 inhales and 2 exhales. Feeling the front of the ribs hug in as you breathe out. Long, intentional breath in to lower the back down to the mat. Exhaling 1 knee at a time towards the chest. Each palm will hold each knee. Taking a breath in here. Exhale to gently draw the knees in, lengthening through the lower back. Inhaling to send the knees back away at about arm's length. Breathing out, thighs come back towards the chest. And wait until the whole breath is out. And then again, breathing in. Knees move away from the chest at about arm's length. Exhale, arms draw the thighs back. Pausing here, you can either reach for the back sides of your thighs, for your ankles, or for the sides of the feet. Goal here is to take the thighs out a little wider, to shine the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Without pulling the legs too far back, just let the hands find their placement, and then softly rock the body right to left, left to right. Drawing the soles of the feet together, releasing the feet down towards the mat, keeping the knees out a little wide. Slide this diamond shape out to be a broader diamond so that the heels aren't so close to the hips, but actually moving away from the hips. Resting the hands on the lower abdomen. Stretching the very top of the head to the wall behind you to feel some length through the sides and the back of the neck. Taking some time to connect to your unique breath. Noticing when you're breathing in and breathing out on purpose. Finishing this breath and taking one more. Planting the feet, guiding the knees to point back up, resting the arms by your sides, inviting yourself to stay here for as long as you'd like.